I think this is a pretext for the military to reassert their full influence over the political infrastructure of the country and determine the future in at least the short term. There is, of course, some doubt about the election. There were cases of fraud, there were cases of irregularities. To what extent the 10 million cases that the military says it has evidence of is legitimate is difficult to know. But I think the point they had is that until this was resolved by an independent commission of some sort, then the transition should have been halted, should have been delayed. I don't believe that those who are arrested need to fear for their lives, but they certainly need to fear for their safety and security. Uh, I think that what the military want to do is really force them into capitulation rather than threaten them physically. I think this is essentially the end of Aung San Suu Kyi's political career. After all, she's getting old. There are questions about her health. There is little future for her, I believe, at this point in time. And after all, I do think that's what the military want most. They do not trust her, they do not like her, and they do not want her to be part of the country's future. And therefore, getting rid of her or cutting her out of the process really is a very important part of their game plan. I think at this stage one has to take the military at their word. 1 year interim government is what's allowed by the Constitution. So to give it a legal credibility, the military have to say that. I think they would be hoping, however, to establish a new basis for a guided democracy in that 12 months. So there's always a possibility that it's going to be open-ended, but I do think they're going to try and wind it up within the 12 months. But after all, even in 1988, when they took power, they said this was a transition regime, and that went on for over 30 years.